Hi, my name is Coach Tim Killeen, and I'm here to tell you about today's workout, which is June the 13th, which is a date we've had on our calendar for quite a while, specifically because we're going to run the Ringer Run tonight at 7 p.m. Now, if you are not signed up for that race, can't make it otherwise, just generally don't want to be there, the programming is still run a 5K today, because that's what we've been sort of training towards these last couple of Tuesdays, these last many Tuesdays. And then we won't bother you with this very long form running for a little while. We'll still have running, not like this. So it's just one day, one 5K once a year. And you know what? We're CrossFitters. We don't love running. It's pretty universal. There are plenty of CrossFitters who do run, but in general, many of the most experienced CrossFitters signed up and began CrossFit specifically because they didn't want to be like their friends who were running. So we respect running. We respect it insofar as it is a functional movement that gets us from point A to point B. If you want to be aggro about it, we say things like the ability to run make us harder to kill. So we like it and we respect it from that angle, but we don't train it every single day. And how do you get really good at something? You do it frequently. You have to do that thing in order to get good at it. So it's just a part of our training. And yet, the same message that I gave the other day, I will deliver again today, which is because you do CrossFit and because you've been doing it for a little while now, it's a 5K. It's a 25 to 35, maybe a little bit longer workout. If you're someone who has done endurance watts, Saturday watts, Tuesday watts, you can do a 5K. Does it mean you're going to have a PR? No, doesn't necessarily. Are we training for PRs? We're not. We're just training to be able to say and confirm that we can do these things. That especially if you're someone who looks at a 5K and goes, that's hard. I specifically don't want to do that. I was trying to avoid that kind of thing. This is for you to be able to look that 5K in the face and say, I can do that. If I needed to, I could. That's it. That's all we look for during the Ringer Run. There is a contest between us and other gyms. You guys don't need to worry about that. Let me worry about that. If you're worried about the CrossFit Gym Challenge, just know this. All that it means is there are people from other gyms, including ours, who will be pitted against each other, but only, when the race is done. When the race is done, they take the three best scores from each gym, average them out, and that's how they choose a winner. So it's not like, if you already know you're not going to be one of the top three, then it's not something you need to worry about. And I wouldn't really want you worried about it anyway. I'm not worried about it. It's just kind of a cool honor because we've had the privilege of being the top gym there before. Anyway, again, we don't even expect people for everyone to run a sustained race and never stop, never walk. It's all about committing to something and finishing it, committing to something enough that you felt like you could train a little bit towards it without letting it take up your entire life, accomplishing the thing, and then most importantly, I think, celebrating that fact that you were able to do it afterwards, which we will do. And so that's all we care about. Just come, show up. If you have to walk a little bit, that's okay. If it's not your best pace, that's okay. Do the thing. Prove to yourself that you can conquer it. And then, let's wash our hands of it, but just keep the fitness part. All right, guys. Here we go. Let's do it.